Today we'll start with lesson 4 in topic 13, use models to compare fractions, same numerator. What are we going to do today? Let's see these questions. Question like number 3 and 4 here. We need to compare these fractions. And as you can see here, my heroes, we are comparing fractions with the same numerator but different denominators. So this is not like the previous lesson, not like yesterday. This is different. Okay, to start, my heroes, please open your books page. What page is this, my heroes? 692. Yes, thank you, my heroes. Okay. Right. Okay, Al-Hassan Al-Humaydan. Al-Hassan?
Yes, teacher, I am Hassan Humaydan.
Okay, would you please read it for us?
Two squares are the same size on scarf is 5/6 orange, and the other half is 5/8 orange. Which is less, 5/6 or 5/8?
Yes, thank you, Al-Hassan. As you can see, my heroes, here we have two scarves, and in the first one, 5/6 is orange. This is 5/6, and in the second one, 5/8 is orange. Okay, this is the data what we have, but what do we need to do? The question wants us to tell which one is less, 5/6 or 5/8. So simply we need to compare these two fractions, and of course they have the same numerator. Remember, the numerator in the top and the denominator down. So we have down here, we have these fraction steps, and as we did before, to represent, we start with the whole one. Why we start with the whole one? Because we need to know that we are comparing things or fractions relative to the same whole. So this is the whole. The whole scarf. Do you know the scarf? The scarf that we wear on our necks when it's cold. Okay. So we start with the whole one, and to represent 5/6 and 5/8, what should we do? To represent 5/6, we will use unit fraction. 1/6, because we refer the unit fraction according to the denominator, and we need to use 6 of these unit fractions to represent 5/6. Sorry, I said 6. We should use 5 of these unit fractions to represent 5/6. And for the second one, the unit fraction is 1/8. So they are not the same. They are different unit fractions. And this is the reason why we can see here that these two are different colors, because the first one here, the blue one, the unit fraction is 1/8, and in the green one it's 1/6. So they are different. We cannot use the same color here. We should change the color. Okay, now when we finish the drawing, it's pretty clear that which one is greater? 5/6 is greater, as you can see here.
5/6.
So to write it using samples, we can write 5/8 is less than 5/6. Okay, can anyone tell me how we can compare fractions with the same numerator? I want to summarize this. Anyone? Okay, Ibrahim.
حسن يوسف. Yes. Shahmi.
Okay, Ibrahim first. Ibrahim.
Yes, yes.
Okay, how to compare fractions like these two fractions? I will raise all this and I will focus on this line.
Yes.
Okay. How to compare two fractions with the same numerator? Okay, Ibrahim, say something. Sahmi, mute your mic.
I don't see you.
You mean you don't see the screen?
Yes, I will leave and come again.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my heroes, I want someone to tell me how to compare fractions with the same numerator. And if you have any notes about this 8 and this 6, please tell me what you can notice. What can you notice?
Me and me.
Okay, Hassan?
Because we have two fractions that have the same numerator, the fraction with the greater denominator is less than the other fraction.
Oh, great. So we'll see here that we have 8 in the denominator, and in this one we have 6 in the denominator. So according to what you say, if we have greater denominator, so we get smaller fraction. Again, okay, let's write this note here. Greater. Okay, thank you, Ibrahim, for responding again. But now I have Hassan with me. I forgot what we are. Yes, I will write the note. This is a very important note. Again, Hassan. Greater denominators.
If two fractions have the same numerator, the fraction with the greater denominator is lesser than the other fraction.
So greater denominator gives smaller fractions or smaller fraction. Right? That's what you mean?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Hassan. Good work. So, as Hassan said, if we have two fractions with the same numerator, the greater denominator gives smaller fractions. Okay, this is a note that we can use to compare fractions with the same numerator. So we need to write it. So, please, my heroes, write it. Go ahead. Write it, my heroes. And I will ask us a question here. When you finish, think of this question. Finish writing first. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead, everyone, quickly.
I finished.
Okay, great. Okay, this is my question. 1/3 is less than. What should I write in this space? If you have the answer, just say your name. What number should I use here in the denominator? Okay, Hazim, who else? Okay, Ibrahim, who else? Hussein, okay. Who else? Okay, let's start with Hazim. Hazim, what is the number?
2 because 1/2 is greater than 1/3 because the denominator is less than 3, and if I make 1/1 it's not can.
Yes, it will be a whole one. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can write here 2. Thank you, Hazim. Great work. Okay, another question. These are 2 unit fractions. And the question now is, I will raise this and I will change the question to something else. And I will ask, why is 1/3 less than 1/2? And I want you to tell me the reason using strips. Use strips. And the strips, as you know, I mean the drawing. If you use the drawing, oh, what's this? If you use the drawing, y will be 1/3 less than 1/2. Okay, let's try it, my heroes. But first, I want you to write this question also. Write this question. Yes, this question, because I will raise it.
Teacher, can I ask a question?
Of course, Adam, ask.
That's what I mean when I say for you.
Mm-hmm.
In the next page, we eat the small. That's what.
Oh, yes. We eat the small. No, we eat the bigger. So which one is bigger? The smaller denominator. Oh, why? And now why I'm asking you to use straps. I won't make it visual. I want you to see this. Why?
Okay.
Okay, to answer this question, I don't have space here, so I want to move down. Or I can erase this one. You've finished this one to the left. Is there anyone writing this?
No, I know.
Okay, and all of you, and also you've finished writing.
Teacher, you could open a file on a white page.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you, my hero. I will do this. Okay, so my heroes, I'm using this page to answer the question down here. Okay, I can write the question here again. So I erase this. Y is 1/3 less than 1/2, and we need to use straps. I mean fraction straps. Okay, let's write it fraction straps. So let's see how to do this. I'll erase this, we don't need it. And let's start first. Do you know, my heroes, when we start to draw a model to compare two fractions, the first thing that we do is drawing the whole, right? Okay, let's start by drawing the whole one. I will draw here the whole one. So this is the whole one. No problems till now. I want someone to help me to draw 1/3. I want to draw a strap for 1/3. How can I do this? Okay, Adam.
First thing you will put like a small
Signs or marks, yes.
yes, a small
To divide the whole one to how many parts?
3 parts.
Okay, so I think here is good, and also here is good. Now this is 1, 2, 3 parts, 3 equal parts. Okay, and how many strap should I use?
Here 3.
Okay, how many should I? Okay, again. So this is 1/3. How many unit fractions should I use? It's only 1/3. So
Maybe not.
okay, so only one. Thank you, Adam. And now, my heroes, as you know, to represent the 1/2, I should change this color. So I will use another color here for the 1/2. And now I want to represent 1/2. Can anyone help?
Yeah.
Okay, Amir.
Right here. Right here. 2.
So we divide the whole one into 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a whole one, and if we divide it to two parts, it will be from this place, right? These are two parts, two equal parts now, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
And how many straps should I use here?
just two. We will.
I should use two. I should draw two.
No, one.
One only. Okay, thank you, my hero.
You have to.
Thank you, Amir. So, everyone, let's see what's this. What? It's clear that 1/3 is less than 1/2. But why? Okay, I will answer this. Consider, my heroes, that you have the whole one. And this whole one is a bar of chocolate. Oh, I think you like this chocolate. And I want you to divide the bar of chocolate into three parts, three equal parts. And another time, I want you to divide the bar of chocolate to two parts. So, which one unit or unit fraction will be bigger, the 1/3 of the bar of chocolate or the 1/2? The 1/2. Why? Because we divide it into two only. So each one will be bigger than if we divide to three parts. The same. Again, another one to understand this more. If you want to draw this, please draw it quickly. My heroes, draw this quickly if you want, because this is the answer to the question. Find a space in the book and draw it. I think you have space down. And also up.
You mean
Up or down? Up or down? Just this drawing. "30 seconds. Quickly, my heroes, 30 seconds. Okay. Now, summarize this. What are we doing here? Simply, we say that when we divide more, we get smaller parts. So, if we have any model like the circle, if we divide it into 2 or divide it into 4, so here each one part, each unit fraction here, this one is a unit fraction and this one is a unit fraction. So each unit fraction here in the first one will be bigger because we divide less. So when you divide less, you get bigger parts. Okay, let's go back to the book. And okay, so when we go back to the book, can anyone tell me a good reason why each 1/8 here, here is greater than each 1/6 here, or the opposite? The 1/8 is greater or less than 1/8?
I know.
Okay, so 1/8 is less. Oh, you need to change this color. So 1/8 is less than 1/6. 1/6 is bigger. Why it's bigger? Because we divide more or divide less? We divide to how many parts in the first one? To 8 parts. And in the second one we divide to 6 parts. So when you divide less, you get bigger parts. Okay, my heroes? So now let's move to the next page. And we'll start with question number 3. We need to compare the two fractions. We have drawings for the fraction strips. Okay. Khalid? Go ahead. In question number 3.
Okay, question number 3. 1, 2, 3. We will bigger.
Which one?
What?
3/6 or 3/6 less than or greater than 3/3?
3/6 is greater.
3/6. These 3/6.
No, I mean less. Sorry.
Okay, why less? Because each 1/6 is smaller than each 1/3.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Khalid.
Welcome.
Saleh?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, my hero. Question number 4.
Number 4.
Yes.
Okay. 1.
This is
That's it.
4/8 and 4/6. Oh, okay, yes.
4/8 and 4/6.
Okay.
Okay. The 4/6.
So this is more than or less than? More than this sign? Less than. Okay. So you mean this is the correct sign? No? You said less or you said more and less. What do you mean? This is less than.
Less. Said less.
Okay. Why?
Because this is our
Because each 1/8 is more or less than each 1/6 less. Thank you, my hero. So, my heroes, this is the reason. Okay. Any questions? Any problems? Someone is using the mic here. Okay, thank you, Salah. Okay, my heroes, now I want you also to write this. This is the reason, because each unit fraction of 1/8 is less than each unit fraction of 1/6. These two are unit fractions. The unit fraction 1/8 is less than the unit fraction 1/6. Any problems? Any questions?
Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?
Okay, let's play the game first, then you can go to the bathroom. We have break after this session. Okay, my heroes, Adam, now you know we do not eat the small. We eat the bigger. But the bigger fraction, the greater fraction, has smaller denominator. Adam, is it okay now? Okay, now my heroes, I'll send to you the link of the game.